This practice is still a power yoga practice. And even though we're looking at the inward flow of energy, this is an opportunity for you to develop a new relationship with what the word power means to you. Too often, we use power yoga to overpower what it is we're feeling, to power past, or to push beyond. This practice is an invitation for you to step into power with yourself. In a culture that glorifies extroversion, can you use this power yoga practice to re-resource yourself? A time and an opportunity for you to turn back within. And so from this place, with your intention set and your focus just on this one moment, reach your arms forward a little bit further, and on an inhale, rise up to all fours, tabletop position. Wrists underneath shoulders and knees underneath hips. And similar to yesterday, on an inhale, lift your right leg up and off the mat. And extend your left arm forward, bicep mirror by the ear. So in Vyana Vayu, we began this way in the outward flow of energy. And so what goes out must come in. Take a deep inhale as you extend the limbs out. And then exhale, bring the elbow to the knee underneath you. Tap and touch. You feel Samana Vayu as everything hugs in. Inhale, right leg back and left arm ahead. 2 more times. Exhale, elbow to knee, tap and touch on the out breath, navel lifts. Inhale, send it all out 1 last time. Exhale, elbow to knee as you contract the navel to the spine. Inhale, reach it all out. And then tabletop pose as you exhale, pause there. And step your left foot to the back of your mat. Spin the sole of your left foot flat. And circle your left arm straight up to the sky, coming into a modified variation of side plank pose. On an inhale, lift your left leg up and off the earth, parallel with your left hip. And as you exhale, extend your top arm up and over the crown of your head. Reaching the limbs away from each other, take a deep inhale here. Then exhale, your elbow to knee, contract and touch as you work the side obliques. Inhale, send it all out and extend it out. Exhale, elbow to knee, tap and touch. Inhale, top arm overhead and lifted leg back. Last time, exhale, tap the elbow to the knee to connect. Inhale, reach it all out, pause there. Circle the left arm straight up to the sky on an inhale. As you exhale, place the left hand down underneath the left shoulder, rotate the lifted left hip toward the earth, and lower your left knee down onto the mat, coming back into tabletop pose. On an inhale, lift your left leg straight back behind you, and extend your right arm forward, bicep mirror by your ear. Pausing there, sensing the limbs extending out away from each other, so you're not trying to power over anything you're experiencing today. You're using your breath to partner with yourself. Take an inhale, reach it all out. Then exhale, elbow to knee, and you use the out breath to emphasize the contraction. Then inhale, expand and spread the arm and the leg away. Exhale, elbow to knee, lift the navel to the spine. Inhale, reach it all out, get spacious. Then exhale as you hug in, curl and tap. Inhale, back out into sunbird pose. Take a goodbye breath. Tabletop pose as you exhale, hand and knee to the mat. Step the right toes to the back of the mat and spin the sole of the right foot flat. And on an inhale, circle the right arm straight up to the sky. Pause there, take an inhale as you drive the arms away. And then with the navel hugging in on the exhale, lift the right leg parallel to the earth. On an inhale, extend your top arm up and over the crown of your head. Then exhale, right elbow to right knee, tap and touch as things hug in. Inhale, right leg back and right arm overhead twice more. Exhale, elbow to knee, tap and touch. Inhale, extend the limbs out in space. Exhale, elbow to knee, last time, Samana Vayu. Inhale, reach it all out, hold there. Circle the right arm back up to the sky on an inhale. Lower the right hand down onto the mat as you exhale. And drop the right toes to the back of the mat and step the left toes back to meet the right upper push-up plank position. Pause in plank, take an inhale in the top of a push-up. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows squeeze. Cobra or up dog on an inhale, draw the heart through, take a full breath in. Then exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Pausing in downward facing dog, we're just gonna align from the inside out. Take an inhale, press the tops of the thighs back. As you exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step the feet up to meet the hands, let's link the rhythm to the breath. Flat back inhale, glance ahead. Exhale, forward fold. Rise to the sky on an inhale, circle the arms up. And exhale, backs of the thumbs to the forehead and then down toward the heart, just honoring the inward flow of energy. Inhale, circle the arms up, twice more in a flow. Forward fold, exhale, dive down over strong legs. Inhale, glance out halfway. Exhale, hands down, step back and lower steady to the mat. You could use your knees. Inhale, cobra or up dog, it's always your choice. Down dog as you exhale, as we just find our flow. Inhale, lift the sitting bones up and back. Exhale, bend the knees, step the feet up to meet the hands, top of the mat. Chest lifts halfway, inhale. Fold, let the spine round, exhale. To the sky, inhale as you stand. Thumbs to the forehead and then down to the heart as you empty of breath. Inhale, circle the arms all the way back up. Exhale, forward fold, bow over strong legs. Inhale, glance out, make some space. Exhale, hands down, step or float back, chaturanga on the same out breath. Inhale as your shoulders wrap low. Exhale, downward facing dog, just one more to go. Take an inhale, press back. Exhale, knees bend, look forward, float, feet to meet your hands. Inhale, lengthen from the back of the heart. Exhale, fold as deep as you can. Rise up, inhale as you stand. Exhale, backs of the thumbs to forehead and then down to the heart. Inhale, circle the arms up tall. Exhale, dive down, feel yourself turning within. Glance out, inhale, long through the waist. Hands down as you exhale, step back, lower slow as we build some heat. Inhale as your chest elevates. Down dog, exhale, press your way up and back. And we're just gonna keep moving today. Take an inhale, press the thighs back. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or fly, top of the mat. Inhale, pull the chest up. Exhale, fold a little low. Bend the knees, drop the hips, sit back to chair pose as you circle the arms up. And then heels heavy to the earth, the shins shifting back. And in chair pose today, we're gonna activate Agni, the digestive heat and fire. Because in Samana Vayu, we're really working with those muscles of digestion for assimilation. So let's build some heat here with Kapalabhati. Take a deep inhale through the nose, and then out the nose, snap the breath out. And as you snap the breath out, you're just focusing on the out breath. The in breath will happen naturally as the navel snaps back toward the spine. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Take an inhale, hold chair. As you exhale, float the left knee to the chest. Stack the left thigh tightly over the right. Wrap the left elbow underneath the right, eagle pose. Inner thigh squeezing in, forearms hugging in. Take an inhale, lift the chest. And then one time as you exhale, take the elbows past the knees. Full Samana Vayu as you fold in on yourself. On an inhale, lift the torso and then kick the left leg straight forward. Reach the arms to the sky as you straighten your standing leg. Float back to warrior 3, hands to the heart, torso parallel, left leg behind you today. Drop step the left toes back, crescent pose. On an inhale, circle the arms to the sky. Then as you exhale, bring the forearms and the palms together right in front of your chest. On an inhale, cactus the elbows, pull them away from each other, and like you're doing a pull-up, curl your fingers in, and as you exhale, bring your elbows back behind you towards your spine. Then inhale, lift the elbows back at the height of the chest. Exhale, forearms and palms back together again. Circle the arms up. Inhale, crescent pose. Then exhale your left elbow outside of your right knee into a prayer inhale, press the sitting bones up and back. Bend the knees as you exhale. Look forward, step or hop, top of the mat. Inhale, pull the heart ahead. Exhale, fold and drop the head. Let's flow it. Bend the knees, drop the hips. Inhale, chair pose in Uttanasana. Kapalabhati, out the nose. Snap the navel to the back. And we're going to integrate this breath work into a flow today as we take this full experience to that inward stream of energy. Last 3, 2, 1. Take an inhale, pause there. This time float the right knee to the chest. Exhale, right thigh tightly over the left, right elbow tightly under the left. Take an inhale, lift the elbows, lift the chest. One time as you exhale, elbows past the knees. Even though it's a power flow, you don't have to hurt. On an inhale, lift the torso. And at the top, right leg straight, both arms to the sky. Send it straight out ahead and fly. Float back to warrior 3 as you exhale, hands to your heart. On an inhale, crescent pose, left knee bends, right toes drop, circle the arms to the sky, full breath in. As you exhale, forearms and palms together, right in front of your chest. Cactus the elbows, inhale, spread them out. One little pull up as you exhale, elbows toward the spine, pull it in. Inhale, lift the elbows the height of the chest. Exhale, forearms and palms back together again. Inhale, circle the arms up to the sky. Exhale, prayer twist, right elbow outside the left knee. On an inhale, shift forward, float the right leg up and off the mat. Exhale, right knee taps the left knee once. Inhale, reach the right leg back. Exhale, drop the right toes down. Inhale, rise up, crescent pose, arms to the sky. Exhale, plant the hands down. On an inhale, plank pose, floating the left toes behind. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, tap and touch one time. Inhale, float the left toes back. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, a little twist. Inhale, reach the left toes back. Lower slow, exhale, elbows in. Inhale, up dog or cobra, you rise. Down dog, exhale, press it back. You've got it a few more times. Inhale, firm the thighs back. Bend the knees, exhale, step, float or fly. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana halfway. Exhale, Uttanasana, you bow. Bend the knees, inhale, Utkatasana, you sit. Kapalabhati, out the nose, you press the breath out. And you could even close the eyes just like you practiced yesterday, taking the full focus inside. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Take an inhale, stay in chair. Float the left knee to the chest here. Exhale, left thigh tightly over right, left elbow underneath as you find Garuda and take flight. Exhale, elbows past the knees. One time you curl in and squeeze. On an inhale, rise all the way up. Left leg straight forward, both arms to the sky like you're flying out of the nest. Float back to warrior 3 as you exhale, hands meet at the chest. Bend the right knee, drop step the left toes back. Crescent pose, inhale as you rise. Exhale, forearms and palms press together in the center line. Open the elbows, inhale, spread it wide. Exhale, a little pull up, elbows in. Inhale, lift them the height of the chest. Exhale, back to that prayer in center. Circle the arms up, big inhale, arms above. Exhale, left elbow outside the right knee. Inhale, shift forward, right leg floats. One time exhale as the knees tap. Inhale, left leg extends behind. Drop the left toes down. Crescent pose, inhale, rise up. Exhale, plant the hands down to the mat. Float the right toes back, take an inhale. Right knee, right elbow, tap once, exhale. Reach the right toes back, inhale. Twist it to the left as you exhale. Inhale, right toes reach back. Lower slow on the out breath. Inhale to a back bend that feels serving. Exhale, downward facing dog as you empty. Last time here, inhale, lift the sitting bones high. Exhale, bend the knees, step or float. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold and bow. Knees bend, inhale, sit it back, chair pose. Pump the breath out the nose, Kapalabhati. Focusing just on that out breath. You can go as slow or as fast. That makes sense. right knee to the chest as you exhale. Right thigh tightly over the left as the right elbow entrances under the left. Lift the elbows up, inhale. Fold a little low, the amount that's right as you exhale. On an inhale, lift the torso at the top, fly away, arms to the sky, right leg out ahead. Exhale, third warrior, hands to the heart as the right leg kicks back. Bend the left knee, drop step the right toes, crescent pose. On an inhale, you lift. Exhale, forearms and palms meet at the center. Inhale, spread the elbows out. Exhale, pull the elbows back behind. Inhale, lift the elbows the height of the chest. Exhale, bring it back to center and connect. Inhale, crescent pose, arms circle above. Exhale, right elbow outside, left knee, prayer twist. Inhale, shift forward, float the right leg. Exhale, right knee taps the left. Inhale, right leg floats back. Exhale, right toes drop down. Crescent pose, inhale, face it forward, lift it high. Exhale, plant the palms down. Inhale, reach the left toes back and float in plank. Left knee, left elbow as they connect. Left toes reach back behind. Exhale, twist it over to the right. Inhale, float the left toes back. Exhale, lower slow for the last time. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Down dog, exhale, press your way back. Pause and downward facing dog. And remember that child's pose is always here if it would make sense for you to truly turn back inside. That what's most important is the foundation that you lay, the foundation of your breath and the purpose behind your practice. And so from this place, whether you're in down dog or if you're at home in child's pose, you could stay there and rejoin when you're ready. On an inhale, lift the right leg up and off the mat. As you exhale, right knee to the left elbow, twist and tap. Inhale, right leg all the way up to the sky, two more like that. Exhale, right knee, left elbow as you twist. Inhale, right leg all the way up and back. Exhale, right knee to the left elbow. We'll hold here, and if you want to take the arm balance, you can. Maybe you shift a little bit forward. Maybe you bend the elbows. Maybe the back leg floats up and off the mat. Maybe the right leg kicks off toward the side as you just pause in midair and take flight. Give it one last little reach there, nice. On an inhale, right leg all the way back up. Exhale as you step the right foot through toward the top of the mat. Stay there. Straighten your front right leg. Step your left foot up about a third of the way until the sole of your left foot can seal flat. And then from there, bring your left hand to your right shin or to a block outside of your right foot. And on an inhale, circle your right arm to the sky, coming into Parivrita Trikonasana, twisting triangle pose. And so Samana Vayu is often made up of these twisting poses that target the region of digestion. And it's not just the actual muscles of digestion, it's how we digest the experiences of our lives, how we assimilate them and integrate them. So after a strong flow, after a lot of vigorous breath, can you have a moment here in stability to do the work that only you can do as you breathe deeply? Take one more inhale here, feeling your heart beating. And then exhale, fold over your right leg, fingertips down toward the earth. Start to bend your right knee, shift your fingertips forward, and on an inhale, lift your left leg up and off of the mat. Walk your hands in closely to your right leg. You could stay here. This would be a beautiful place to be. Some of you might start to bend the left knee. Some of you might reach the right hand back and catch the left foot with the right hand. And a little different than lifting the chest, this time bow your chest forward, let your head go, and then lift your right knee away from the earth just as high as it will go. Giving yourself that opportunity to bow in deeply there as you just take a full breath in. And wherever you are, give it one last inhale, so sweet. Left leg straight back if you took it. Right hand to the ground. Pause in standing splits. One last big breath in. Exhale, left foot meets the right. Forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, glance out. Chest leads the way. Forward fold as you exhale. Bend the knees, drop the hips. Sit back, Utkatasana, chair pose. Take an inhale here. Keep the knees bent. Bring the hands to the heart as you exhale. Right elbow outside of the left knee as you twist toward the left. You could stay here. Or if you wanted to plant the hands and take a little side crow, you could drop the hands down toward the earth. You could balance the outer left knee on the upper right elbow, and you could float the toes off the earth. Otherwise, right where you are in twisting chair, working that center line of energy, give it one last little squeeze, so sweet. If the toes are lifted, drop the toes back down, back to chair through the center, torso forward. Inhale, both arms to the sky. Exhale, dive and fold. Inhale, glance out, heart extends and leads the way. Plant the hands as you exhale, step or float, lower slow today. Inhale, up dog or cobra as you spread and receive. Down dog, exhale, shift your way back. On an inhale, lift the left leg up and off the mat. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, twist and tap. Inhale, leg downward facing dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, a little squeeze. Inhale, leg all the way back to the sky. Exhale, left knee to the right, and we'll hold it here. You could stay. Or shift forward, make a shelf as the elbows bend. Right leg reaches straight back. Maybe the left leg kicks off toward the sky, and you find yourself in a little bit of an off balance today. On an inhale, reach the left leg all the way back up behind you. Big full breath in. Step the left foot forward. Pause there. Fingertips on the earth as you straighten the left leg. Step the right foot up about a third of the way. Seal the back foot flat. And then keeping what you have with the hips in neutral rotation, bring your right hand to your left shin. And on an inhale, circle your left arm to the sky, coming into twisting triangle pose. Remembering that you can always place a block outside of your left foot. And as you hug your inner thighs in, can you focus on the most important thing, which is just the rhythm and the sound of your breath? Toes spreading and softening. Top arm extending. Give it one last little breath in here. Exhale, fold over your straight left leg. Stay down low. Start to shift your fingertips forward. Bend your left knee and then float your right leg up and off the earth. From there, walk your hands in as close as you can to your left leg. You could stay here. Or maybe you start to bend your right knee. Maybe you start to reach back with your left hand. Maybe your foot is there to catch. And then rather than pulling your chest forward today, imagine that you could fold your chest forward like standing splits. And almost as if you could point your right knee up toward the sky. In theory, that is just relative. You're giving yourself a little variation here to bow in and turn completely inside of yourself. If you have the right foot, reach the right leg back. Lower the left fingertips down toward the earth. Take a goodbye inhale and standing splits. Exhale, right foot meets the left. Forward fold at the top of the mat. Flat back inhale, gaze ahead. Exhale, forward fold back in. Bend the knees, drop the hips. Chair pose on an inhale. Hands to the heart as you exhale. Left elbow outside of the right knee as you twist toward the right. Inner thighs hugging in. You could stay here. This is a beautiful place to be. Maybe the hands drop down. Maybe you float into side crow as the outer right knee stacks on top of the left elbow, and you just find yourself floating in space. Whether you're in twisting chair, whether you're in side crow, give it one last little moment there. Toes drop back down, chair pose to the center. Inhale, torso lifts, arms lift. Dive down, forward fold, let it go. goodbye breath in downward facing dog. Then lower the knees down onto the mat as you exhale. Crawl the knees forward, cross the ankles behind you, lower down onto the sitting bones and extend both legs straight ahead. From there, bend the right knee, place the sole of the right foot flat onto the mat, and then bring your right arm inside of your right knee. Reach both arms forward as far as you can, and then turn your palms to face away from each other. Wrap your right arm outside of your right knee, and then wrap your left arm behind your back and see if your hands are there to connect with each other. Then lift your heart, take an inhale, glance out, and then exhale, fold your torso out over your left leg. And wherever you are, it's a beautiful place to be. Now, Samana Vayu is often embodied not just in twisting poses, but in binds. So when we find ourselves with our hands tied behind our back energetically, how can we put our practice into action? Not to power over something, not to power through it, but to partner with what's possible today. On an inhale, pull the torso a little forward, rise all the way back up to sit, release the arms, extend them out ahead, and then sit all the way up. And as you sit all the way up, lift your right foot up, and then stack your right knee on top of your left knee, bending your right foot outside of your left hip, setting up for Gomukhasana today. And so as you allow the right knee to collapse on top of the left, you could stay here in half of a Gomukhasana or lean to the left and wrap the left foot outside of the right hip. You don't have to take the whole thing, it's just an option if it feels right. Hands onto the knees, sit up tall. Maybe this is enough, especially if it's a lot of energy in the outer hip. Maybe you exhale and you fold forward just for a few breaths. You can always walk the hands ahead and bow yourself down a bit. Whether you're upright, whether you're folded forward, whether you're in half the shape, the opportunity to curl back and go inside of yourself. On an inhale, roll all the way up. As you exhale, place the hands outside the hips, lean back and extend both legs straight ahead. Left hand under the left knee, bend the left knee, plant the left foot flat. Reach both arms inside of the left knee, glue the outer left knee to the outer left shoulder, turn the palms to face away from each other. Wrap the left forearm around the left knee, reach the right arm back behind, see what's there for you to catch. Turn the heart to the right, take a big inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest, and then exhale, fold your way over your version of a straight right leg. Close your eyes and breathe. On an inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest, release the bind of the arms, extend the arms forward, rise all the way back up to sit. Lift your left foot, step it outside of your right knee, collapse your left knee on top of your right, bringing the top of your left foot to your outer right hip. You could stay there or come into full Gomukhasana, wrapping the right foot outside of the left hip. Interlace the hands upon the knees and maybe just draw your spine up tall as you take a deep breath in, and you could stay there. Or if the body says it would be okay, take the invitation and walk yourself forward and out, bowing in just for one last moment here. On an inhale, walking the hands back in. If you bow forward, place the hands outside the hips. Lean back and then release the soles of the feet flat to the floor. Pause there. Scoot the body a little forward toward the top of the mat. Have the knees bent. Open the feet about hip distance and then reach both arms forward and close your eyes. In yoga philosophy, when we close the eyes, this is pratyahara, the removal of the sense of sight. And so drawing you completely within yourself, take a breath at the top and exhale, eyes closed as you lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reclining onto the mat, drop the arms by the sides. Extend the legs straight. Let the feet fall away from each other as you lay yourself down toward the earth. Take a full inhale through the nose. Fill the body with breath. And open the mouth. Exhale as you let it all go into Shavasana for a full and final breath. On an inhale, rebend the knees, hug and squeeze the knees into the chest. Rock forward and back all the way up to find a cross-legged seat. Eyes still closed as the palms connect at the space of the heart and you bow your chin. And with the embodied understanding of Samana Vayu, may you partner with yourself today. There's a communication that's